the questions are valid of me posting in the room there. So what can I do for you? Oh, Mike, you can listen in anytime you want, buddy. You can even ask questions if you want.
Yeah. Okay, all right. So, let me see.
Do you want to share your screen with me, and we can go over your charts, the way they're set up, and
Sure, yeah. Okay.
all right, I'll make you
It's
the
not
presenter.
much.
Sorry.
It's not much different than what you have, but okay, sure.
Yeah,
I
but at
can do
least
that.
this way, if I get you to do it, you can kind of show
Yeah, yeah,
me.
no problem.
All right, so just make sure that there's nothing that you want,
Oh, jeez.
anybody to.
Yeah, how do I turn these alerts off? Because it's gonna be just bang and during.
Well, you can do it a couple of ways. You can go down to your speaker down at the bottom and look at your mixer, and you can turn them off there, so that you don't hear the alerts.
Oh, okay. So applications, system sounds.
Yeah, you can do that. So here we are, like volume sounds here, so you can turn off your alerts right here if you're seeing my screen. So,
Okay.
all right, so you can turn them up, turn them off, or you can minimize.
Okay. Cool. I'll do that.
Okay.
Where did you do that at again? How'd you find that?
That's
The
just down in
sound
your. That's just down in your speakers, down in the bottom. Let me hang on here. Let me show.
Oh, okay. It's part of. But can you hear me now?
I can hear you fine. So if I'm looking at my, can you see my whole screen, including my bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just click on down here, and that's what comes up, right? So and then I can just figure out which one that I want to minimize. So if I can.
Oh.
Or which one I want to mute or turn the volume down on, or
Oh, I didn't know it did that.
yeah. So yeah, that's that little wee speaker button down there at the bottom. All right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I didn't know it did all that. Thanks.
Hey, that's about as computer savvy as I get. Okay. So don't ask me any computer questions. I know how to install indicators. Yeah. I know how to do all that stuff, but I even have a real hard time figuring out how to do a zip file, for crying out loud.
Oh gosh, I don't even think I can do that.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna change presenters here. So I'm making you the presenter, so you can.
All right. Let me see.
So show me your screen and
Let me know when you guys.
you teach me how to trade, okay? You teach me how to trade.
Oh my gosh. Hope I don't. Oh my god.
Working.
Well, hey, is there not some way? I mean, is that not the best way to do it? If
Yeah.
really, honestly,
Yeah.
you want to know how to do it, so let's make sure you're doing it.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Can you guys see my screen?
I can see your screen. I can't see any of your. I can't see any of your candles though. Like they're very, very like make them a little bit larger so we can see the actual candles. Even one more would be great. One more would be great. Oh, look at that! Now I can see.
One more?
No, that's perfect. Now I can see them. That looks beautiful.
All right. Okay, so I know you had a bunch of moving averages, but
That's
can
my
you go
basic.
back to some of your.
That's my basic template right there. The 10, 30, 200. That's the basic.
Yeah. The one when I installed it had 80. I'm sorry, 90, 180, 8. So it was just too many lines happening, so I took those off. I know these were your main moving averages, so
Yes.
I just
Yeah.
okay. The first thing is the alerts.
Yeah.
How do we play these alerts?
Okay.
Can you?
Go ahead.
I mean,
Ask your question.
I saw on my other. It was on my other screen. I was just pulling it up. So,
Okay.
So okay. Oh, all right. Sorry. Before the alerts, you did mention on how to turn these outside bars off.
Yep. All right.
I did
So
that, and it's not working.
okay. So go to indicator list, moving averages.
Yeah.
Turn that. Double click on that. Turn it to false, and say OK.
Right. Yeah. I did all this, and then anything else here? You see how it?
One second, guys.
Okay.
So you changed the in and out bar. Is that what you did? It was true, 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 and true. Now it's true, true, and false. Is that what that was?
Yeah. So David said, or it doesn't do the outside bars anymore. So I thought, why? If we can get rid of the outside bars, it will be just distraction from him. So I turned them off, which is how he did it as well.
I used to leave. I used to leave.
You're true, false, and true, true still, right?
I'm at that light.
Right. It was true. It was true, all truths before, and then I just turned this into false.
Can you get me a wipe? I forgot to get a wipe for his face. He looks stupid. I forgot to get a wipe for his face. He looks dumb.
Okay. Sorry, I'm back. I was just. All right. So true, false. That should work now. And you said it doesn't.
It doesn't, yeah, because you just noticed this just came right now. Because there's still outside bars coming.
Okay, well, that's because you have to do it on every pair. So now what you need to do is save that template as one without outside bars, and then copy it to all of your charts. It's only going to be on that chart that it's not going to show an outside bar at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Wait, so
if you want to,
walk.
so just go in the middle. So just go over to just go anywhere on the screen, like in or your MT4 screen, anywhere. Right click, and you want to templates. Go down to, okay, save template. All right, and now call that template, a 1030 without inside bar only. Inside bar. So now that template will be only inside bar. Save that. And then
So I'll have to load that.
now you have to load that template on every pair.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
I had a feeling that was it, but I wasn't sure. So okay. All right.
It affects only the chart that you're on, but because you've got that indicator set on every chart, if you change anything in the indicators, you have to change it for all of the charts. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Cool. All right.
All right. What's the next one?
Yeah. So how do we play these bars or these alerts?
All right. So let's go look at that inside bar right now on the AJ. We have an inside bar on the AJ right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me make this bigger. Okay.
All right. You got to make it bigger so you can see it. All right. Keep going bigger. All right. So you have an inside bar right there. All right.
Right here,
Yeah. No, that one, the blue one. Your MACD. Your MACD is so your trend is down, which is good. Your MACD is above 80 or above 68. That's a good sign. You're in the wiggle. That's an.
All right. So that's the other thing was. So the rules, I wasn't sure. So the MACD has to be.
Okay. James, can you mute yourself there? You got noise in the background.
Who, on me?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, let's see.
That's okay. It's just yeah, there was something going on there in the background. Anyway, so the idea here on that candle there is you want to look for confirmations. Okay, so you have an inside bar. Okay, you're at a big number, which is what is that, a 25, 50, or 75? That green line.
75.
It's a 75. All right, so I'd be in that trade right now. Now, it's the wrong time of day to be in the trade, but that would be a valid trade for me at any time during London Open. All right, a very valid trade. So so your stochastics had turned red at that point in time.
Yeah.
All right. You had broke the inside bar. Your RSI is below 50. Those are all very solid indicators of a sell. Okay, so you know, that is a if you draw a trend line there, not a trend line, but if you draw a little trend line there, you'll see, you know, it'll probably be a successful trade for your entry there, and your take profit is at the bottom of the box. Measure to the bottom of the box.
Okay. So you mean like here? This?
Yeah, that's your take profit. That's your swing low. That's your take profit. So that, but roughly 7 pips, 8 pips. Okay. Now the market's not moving right now, so it's not a very. It'll take a long time for that trade to work out in this market.
Right, and then stop loss would be just above.
The stop loss would be at the next swing high. Yeah, up a little bit higher, right there. Yes. And if that's too high, then 10 is your maximum stop. 10, 12 is, give it a little bit of room. 10, 12, 15 at the absolute max is your stop loss. Okay, rarely do I ever, but I don't ever let it get that high. I look at reasons why it's going in the opposite direction, whether there's, like I said, double top, double bottom, whether there is consolidation, what's making it, why is it changing, right? Is there news coming? So all of those things I look for. If it starts to go against me, and then I have to make a split-second decision whether or not I want to stay in it or get out of it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, all right.
All right.
What is this?
Okay, so go to the UCHF. Click on it. You had a buy signal on the UCHF, the time it came in, and at the price it was at. So that there blue line is your entry line of that trade if everything is in order. As soon as it breaks that line, you should be in that trade.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
all right.
Does that make sense? Now you can go in and change that if you don't want it to be 3 candles. It could be 1, it could be none, it could be 10. It doesn't. You can set whatever you want. I have banged on it and banged on it and banged on it, and Roger and I have both said that the maximum that we're going to go for any signal is 3 candles. If it breaks on the very next candle, it's almost a guaranteed trade. If it breaks on the second candle, it's maybe a 70% trade. If it breaks on the third candle, it's like a 60, 50, 60% type trade. Okay, you understand?
Right, okay. Okay. One on the pound US. I was actually waiting on it and had to go do something, and the next thing you know, it shot down like 40
Exactly.
bucks.
Exactly. Yeah, well, that's a news candle. There's a reason for that candle. So, but again,
Yeah.
this is the wrong time of day to be taking these trades. All right. The
Yeah, I
reason
know.
for
I was
that is
just
there's not a lot of volume. If you measure all of those candles, there's not a lot of. There's some candles have a lot of volume, but most of the candles are 60, 70. Measure all those small candles. Just put your cursor over top of the candle, straight up, go straight up. Yeah. So that candle there is 208, 300, 209. Do you see where it says volume down the bottom? That tells you how many. That tells you roughly how many people are trading that. That.
Oh, okay.
All right. You know, you want stuff that's high in volumes. The more volume, the more volatility. You know, the
Right,
better,
right.
the
Okay.
better the trade. Okay.
Okay. And we don't. So the outside bars are. We don't do outside bars, right?
Outside bars are okay, but they're, like I said, they are a 50, 60% um, success rate. I did, when I had my live room, Roger and I had our live room, I did a 5-year study on all the pairs that I did. I did a 5-year study of outside bars and inside bars, and inside bars were better than 85%. Outside bars were about 62%, 70%, under 70% successful.
Right. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Now that doesn't mean that doesn't mean to say that they're not going to be successful. The thing with an outside bar is if you look at an outside bar and you measure an outside bar, the candle has to go before the bar is valid. You have to go quite a bit further on that bar to make it
Right.
a
Right.
valid trade.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. Um, Another thing was I was going through these documents.
Yeah.
Now you mentioned something about these wicks. There's these white wicks that form. Yeah, so they're marked. The inside and outside are marked by white wicks that will signal a bar.
Yes.
But for some reason, I don't have them on mine.
Oh, yes, they are. I can see them. They're all white. The tails are all white. The tops and bottoms of every inside bar and every outside bar is marked with a white wick.
Oh, these. Okay, I thought they were like lines like this.
No.
Ah, okay.
No, the candle itself, the light, you know,
Oh, okay, okay. So, okay, it's almost like a shadow right behind the wick.
yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
I was wondering where these white wicks were. Okay.
Yeah. No problems. These are all very good questions. I'm glad I'm recording this so that I can post it in the room for everybody.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so, and then, all right, so these are basically signals. You just take them on the break. And then inside bars, you just,
Right.
again, take them on the break.
Now your take profits and your stop losses should also, if they're close to big numbers, you have to measure. You have to look at it. And let's say you're within 2 or 3 pips of a big number. You know, you want to make sure that that there's room there for you to get to the big number and get out with your spread. So if your spread is 2 and you're only 2 pips away from a 0, it's not a valid trade. Because if you look at that chart right there in front of you, look at how strong that the zeros are there. That 50 right there. Look at that. It went to it. Okay. And it came back, it went up, it came back down to it, it went up, it came back down to it, it went up, and finally, and then it broke. Finally, it broke. So,
Yeah.
so that red candle right above where your mouse is right now, that one's a valid trade because that's at least 6 pips. If you measure it to the big number, you're at least 6 pips from the bottom of that candle to the big number.
So this you're talking is an
Yeah, that one
outside
there.
bar.
Click on the bottom of that. So put your crosshair on that. No, put your crosshair on there and measure down to the big number.
All right. Like that.
No, I don't know what. Yeah, so what is that to the big number?
How
4.
about 4?
Yeah, so that's an okay trade if you're like right now you got 1.2, you know, one pip. That's a okay trade. You're going to walk away with between 2 and 3 pips. That's fine. Okay, that's fine.
Wait,
You're
this
not.
is a.
Go ahead.
You're saying this is a trade, as in like, in what way?
Well, that's an outside bar, so it actually wouldn't be a trade. But if I was, you know, I'm just
Okay.
using that as a measurement. Let's say that was an inside bar, okay? Then, or we can go find an inside bar that's next to a big number. That's what you're looking for. All right, you want to make sure that you
Okay.
have enough room to go to the big number for your take profits, or you have enough room to, you know, for a stop loss to a big number. So always keep in
Something like.
Always keep that in mind, that big numbers are going to be good support and resistance for you.
Right. Okay. Cool. Okay. For now, I like these signals because the reason I was waiting to take this was because you have this area right here. You can see acting as a resistance. You see it broke down, wicked, came down, support, you know, and then went back down. So when this signal came across, I mean, I waited 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it kind of broke down, but that didn't look too good to me because that was like almost 5, 6 candles later. But then I had to go do something, and there was another signal, and then this broke, and had I been around, that would have been I would have probably taken that because you're looking at about, you know, 11, 12 pips. Sure, it was the news, but hey, you know.
Right.
I'll take
I
that.
mean that's fine. I mean, whatever time of day that you think that you want to take trades, that's totally up to you. We have, you know, price action is king and volume, and we know from our experience that of trading this system, that the best time to trade this system is when there's a lot of traders in the market and there's a lot of volatility with a good trend. Therefore, you know, the best time to trade the 1030 is from Tokyo close, which is about 5 a.m. Eastern time, right through until London close. That is the absolute best time. That's the most signals you're going to get. And
Right.
and you're going to get the most movement in any pair during that time. You're not going to get a lot. You might get 15 pip movement here, for the next 2 hours. So if you want to sit in a trade, forever, then that happens, right? So, okay.
Yeah, I got stopped out on one here. I I missed this whole move. Well, this one was a good one because you could at least take it to the whole number. But I took this one thinking that okay, you know, we might break higher, but yeah, it came crashing down. So
Yeah,
that was
again, that's
probably not
after London. That's after London close. You know, we don't trade it. You know,
right. Right.
just many years of experience. We don't trade it. You know.
Yeah. No. That's a good idea.
You know. So.
So. All right. I mean, I think that's for it for now.
Does anybody else want to flip up a chart and take a stab at some questions? You know, don't be shy. Put up your hand or say hello or.
Hello.
Oh, you. Where are you? I don't see you. Who'd you sneak in as?
Vicky.
I was looking. I'm like, okay, all right. Hey, well, Vicky, can you want to flip up a chart and ask questions? No. Or do you want to add? You want to add some comment to what we're doing here? You know.
You're doing a good job.
Anyways, you know, the what you're looking at just as well is you got to make sure you got to make sure you got to make sure that you can see the price action. That's where you can see right there. You see the price action there. If you go back to make that chart smaller, you don't see the price action. You really don't even see the you see the price action there, but not. I can't see price action in that. What you're looking at right now. You know, it's so hard to see what the candle or the group of candles prior to the signal were doing. You know,
Right.
okay, so if you want to look at that, I would suggest you have that on another chart, and then open up another chart. Roger suggests that you at least have two of the big numbers on the charts. Okay, you don't need to have 10 of them on there. You just need 2 or 3 at the most. So.
Right. How do you turn off some of these? Do you any idea?
The big numbers?
Is that in the, you know, like maybe the 75 and the 25? I mean, 50 and zeros are fine.
Sure, you can go to your indicator list, and it would be the BN levels right there. But I want to say something before you change this. There are and I'm not trying to be, you know, ignorant or anything, but there are tens of thousands of hours between Roger and I, independently, you know, including between Roger's, that show that those 4 numbers need to be on your charts. They are important. They are important. Just look at the screen you're on right now. The 50 is important. You know, you have consolidation at the 25 there. You know, you have bouncing around that 25 right in the middle of your chart. You have it down there at the bottom of your chart at the 75. You know, you want to take the 50 and 75 away, or sorry, the 75 and the 25 away. That's totally up to you, but you know, we think that it's important. You know, And we want to keep our charts as clean as
Okay.
possible. But again, it's your call. But if you go into that big numbers, you can delete whatever it is you want to delete.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll keep it.
Anything else?
Okay. So okay, the RSI and the MACDs. I've mostly just been looking at the signals, making sure it's a downtrend. I haven't paid much attention to this. So you want to make sure that it's when it's a sell, it's somewhere above 68, and the RSI is above 50.
Below.
Oh, it's below 50. Okay. All right. So this is like a 5-minute RSI.
Yeah, it's a standard RSI.
Center. Okay. Okay. All right.
Now, the one thing you want to make sure, guys, because I'm just looking at your charts, you want to make sure that your broker time is correct for London Open, New York Open, London Close, Tokyo Close. Okay, you want to make sure that London Close is noon Eastern time, and New York Open is 8 a.m. Eastern time. Tokyo Close is 5 a.m. Eastern time, I believe. Is it 4 for you, Raj?
What's that?
Tokyo Close, is it 4 a.m. for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Central Time. Central
Yeah.
Time.
And London Open is 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Eastern-
I can't.
New York is 7 a.m. London closes 11 a.m.
Okay, so you have to make sure that based on your broker and your time frame that you've got it correct. Okay, and you can go in and you can that is the XI sessions, and you can edit that for your broker. Like if your broker is GMT, my settings here are not going to work on your broker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because mine is definitely not. I mean, it's not a local. It's not my local time. I'm not. It's like right now. Let me see. Right now it's showing 1:15 a.m. and it's 6:15 Eastern. So,
Yeah, you're fine. That's right. So you're okay, because mine's showing 1:15 a.m. as well. You're okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Only if there was a way I can make this the time to what my time here is, but that's obviously broker.
Yeah. Well, that's a broker time. But there is an indicator that I'll try and dig it up. There is an indicator that I have that will actually paint on top of that your local time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. But the more indicators you put on, the slower things can get. So.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I was just wondering.
Okay.
No problem.
But I mean, if London Close comes, it should be, because you're in Ottawa, it should be noon for you. Okay. Because you're Eastern time.
Okay. Right. Yep.
All right. So New York Open should be 8 a.m. your Eastern time.
Yep.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right.
Maybe I'll give you a screen. Maybe you can go over some of the trades you took today, just to kind of like show what, so I can probably see what it was that I missed.
Okay. Let me, oops. Let me take that back here. I think did I not post my trades in the room? Let me take this back here.
I think.
I didn't post. I think I posted most of my trades in the room. But that's okay.
Yeah, I did see them, but I was no idea what was going on.
All right.
So maybe if you can walk, not through all, just maybe a couple that why. Plus, your trades are a lot more advanced compared to what I'm taking.
Okay.
Because you're taking a lot more, well, not a lot more, but trades that I'm like, okay, I guess
All right.
that's
So
a trade.
I have a pound. Oops. Let me. Oh. So let me here open up this pound yen, and I will pull this trade on it and see where it is. All right. Oh, let me do this first. All right. So, okay. So there's my pound yen trade right here. Let me make it a little bit bigger so you can see it.
You can take it off the background. It'll show up better. Go to properties. Okay, go to common. That chart foreground deal there.
Yeah.
Right there. Take that off.
All right.
Pop it.
There you go.
There
Okay.
you go.
All right.
It shows up better that way.
So there's my signal bar right there. All right. There's my entry break right here on this one, because this one did break, but I must have been flipping through other charts and I missed it, and then I'm waiting for down here at the bottom anyways for confirmation. So there's my confirmation down below on my RSI, and is below 50, and my stochastics has turned red and crossed over right there. You see where it's come down right here?
Right, okay.
All right. So I'm in that trade, and that was 6 pips, 6.6 pips, almost 7.
Okay.
Okay.
And then your stop loss was just right above.
Well, it didn't have a chance. It didn't even have a chance to hit my stop loss, but my stop loss would have been right up here.
Okay.
Okay. My target should have been the big number, which is a 50. All right, but I had a double bottom right here, so
Okay.
that would be there's my exit right there, and I'm happy. I'm out, more than happy. All right.
Cool. Okay.
All right, and let's go to Euro. Let's pull pound yen. I'm just going to pull it on this chart here, and I'll just remember. All right. Okay, so pound yen. Here's the pound yen. There's an inside bar right there. Break of the inside bar. Big number. Happy to be out of it with three pips.
Gotcha.
Okay. Let's go to CAD yen. CAD yen. Where are you? Here's the CAD yen signal bar. Right here. Enter. Okay. I must have had a pullback here because of my profit would have been taken down here. Anyways, I'm happy to get out of that trade with a profit. Let's take a look at why I got out of it. There's my double bottom right there. See that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Happy to be out of the trade. Let's go with a UJ. All right. Where's the UJ? Here's the UJ here. There's my entry signal. There's some consolidation here at the bottom of all of this. I could have stayed in to the 75, but I'm happy to get out with profit. So I'm all right, and let's go to where's the next one here? Let's go here, EJ. EJ, there's an EJ right there. There's my inside bar, break of the inside bar, and take profits to swing low. Okay.
All right. Cool. Okay.
All right. We got one more here. Let's go with the euro dollar. Okay, euro dollar, inside bar, break of the inside bar. I got in a little late on that one, a pip and a half late. All right. I had to sweat a little bit on this one. The 7 pip stop, 9 pips. I actually went almost 10 pips. So for stop loss, and come down to the big number, and I'm happy to get my profit and get out.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Eddie has a question. Eddie, do you have a mic? Sure. Go ahead. Ask your question. I didn't mute you, I don't think. No, I can't hear you if you're talking. Sorry, I'm on the phone though. Oh, okay. Let me read the question. Did you ask a question? It says, I have a question. What is your rules for setting your stop losses and take profits? Okay. Oops. Stop losses are the next swing high, the next big number, the next swing high, or cross of the moving average. Okay, those are primarily your stops, or and if it's a big news candle like this one here, and your entries here, obviously, if 15 pips is too much, you go to the previous swing high, which is 10 pips, and look for reasons for your stop. All right. Take profit would be the big number, the previous swing low, or double bottoms, double tops, consolidation, stuff like that. Okay. Did I answer your question? Okay, good. Anybody else? Okay. Let me see. Was there any other questions? James. Oh, that was Vicky setting up a date with James. Okay. Anybody have any other questions? Otherwise, I'll be done. What are the numbers to the right of the charts mean? You mean these numbers here? Yes. Basically, that's a strength meter, basically telling us that the euro is at this point in time is the strongest pair. The euro is the strongest pair, and the New Zealand dollar is the weakest pair. So if you really wanted to, you could trade those two pairs and wait for your signals, and go from there. If you want to share your screen, we can see if we can help you with your dotted lines and your in the whites. No problem. We can move over to you here in a second if you'd be interested. I can do that for you. I'll send this over. Okay. Anybody else before I move over? What is that called? That is the MLaden 1000 pips medium is what that is. And you can change the colors and, you know, make them all fancy and do whatever it is you want to do. You can have different colors for each of them if you want. Awesome, thank you. You're welcome. All right, and now I'm gonna hand it over here to James. There you are. All right, chart's yours, buddy. All right. So, okay. Is this a okay? Well, your dotted lines are your white lines are. Is this one of my templates? Here, let me make you talk here. There, go ahead. Is this one of my templates?
Oh, I got it. I got it from the group.
Oh, this is an older template.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Did you get the newest template that came yesterday?
No, I didn't. I must not have.
I did send it into the room yesterday. I'll send that over to you, and then you can. No, it wouldn't be. Well, it wouldn't be that zip because that's the method. That just talks about the.
Okay.
Anyways, I'll send it over to you, and you'll have the right one then. Okay.
Do you hear a lot of background noise with my computer?
I did, not at the moment, but we did a little bit ago. So.
Okay.
That's why I muted you, because it sounded like trucks running in the background there.
Yeah, I had someone break into my house and they broke out the window, so you can hear cars when they drive by. The window's not up yet.
Oh, well, hopefully it's warm wherever you are.
Yeah, California, so it's a little bit warm today.
Okay.
It had been cold here lately, but probably not to you. It was like, what, 45 at night, so.
Right.
So I just, yeah, so they haven't been able to come up and fix it yet, so they haven't tested and make it. So
okay. No worries, no worries. Okay, well, I'll get you over the right template. That way you have the right template that we're following.
Okay.
That might help.
Okay. I was like, oh my God, I don't have the stochastic white lines. My colors are all off, and the candles look all different. And my pips seem to be off from yours also. This upper right-hand corner, is that because of my broker?
Yeah, I mean, every broker is going to be a little different.
Okay. I need to switch brokers. He's got a bigger spread.
Yeah, but you're in the States, so you have to deal with, well, actually, I don't know who these guys are, if there's U.S. or not.
No, someone recommended Forex Broker Inc., so I just tried them. I don't know if they're that good or not.
Well,
who are you using?
I use Pepperstone.
I'll try Pepperstone.
But they won't, they do not take U.S. clients.
Oh, okay.
You know, you have to be very careful as a U.S. Trader as to where you trade, because if you don't do it right, They can take your house. They can take everything.
Really?
They can take everything, man. So you should, you know,
How could a foreign broker take my property?
no,
that's,
not them, the government. U.S. You're a U.S. Citizen, unless you are a dual citizen. You as a U.S. citizen, you're not allowed to trade outside of the U.S.
Oh, I didn't know. How come so many people do that? Well, I guess once I get this down, then I'll just use a little money, then I'll jump up over to FXCM, which is, a U.S. broker.
I'm correct in that, am I not, Roger? No.
Roger, does he live in the United States, right?
Yes.
What broker does he use?
You have to ask him. I think he still uses a Wanda,
Oh, okay.
but I think he was looking at a different one as well. So, but you have to make sure. Oh, there we are. All right, so I'm going to send this. Just to make sure it's the right one. Yeah. And, close. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to send you over this. Yeah. This was yesterday.
So you're saying they'll take it because of tax purposes? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, well, in the States, you have rules. You have FIFO, which is first in, first out. You
Right.
have you're not allowed to hedge, and your levels are like your they don't allow you to have 200 to 1, 300 to 1, 100 to 1. It's I think,
Yeah, I think the one in the States here, the FXCM is only 50 to 1.
right. So and they don't allow you there. You're not supposed to trade. If you have money somewhere else, they can call that broker and say stop trading that account, and then they can seize that money. And they could they could nail you to the cross.
So how do all these traders in the States make all this money then?
They're doing it well. The ones that are doing it legally, you can still make money at 50 to 1. You can make money at 30. You make money at 20 to 1. You shouldn't even be 50 to 1. You be 20 to 1. You can still make money,
Okay.
right? It's just you have to. You have to know what you're doing.
Oh.
You have to trade it properly, and Big Brother's always watching you. Trust me.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So
Once I start getting this down, I'm going to have to talk to Roger and see what he recommends. See what he's been doing. He's been doing it so long.
right. All right. So I'm just going to post. Just send me a message, and I'll send you over that file.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Just drop me a quick note. Okay. Anybody
Okay.
else with any questions? Okay. Anyways, so if not, I'm going to say see you guys later, and I'll be floating around. If anybody has any questions, ask in the room. Don't just and don't be shy. I'll throw up a webinar or a conference or whatever. The only reason I'm doing the webinars, is because I can't call the room because there's more than Skype doesn't allow me to call more than 25 people. So, all right, we'll talk to you guys later.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, I'll post this, by the way. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Bye now.